We've heard the news from the BBC. Now it's your turn. Welcome to World Have Your Say.
Hello, I'm Caroline Farrow. I'm a spokesperson for Catholic Voices.
Catholic Voices was a project set up just before the Pope's visit to England in 2010, and the idea is to provide lay Catholics who can address the media on a variety of issues pertinent to the Catholic faith.
This is a simple idea. Train lay people who are good at communicating on how to put these messages positively, these messages of the Church, connecting with the positive intention of those who criticize the Church and being in tune with them and their anxieties, and then that really communicates the message very well. The Church communicates in many different ways, like through its catecheses and through lots of programs, but in terms of communicating through the news media, which is how most people nowadays find out information, we've been slow to catch up. And I think what we've discovered is that this is really a function or a vocation of lay people.
It's one of the big advances of Vatican II, encouraging the laity to get involved. People forget that the Church is, well, hardly any clergy in it at all when you think of it. You know, there are about 400,000 priests in the world, and there are 1.2 billion Catholics in the world.
The media were delighted to have a whole team of Catholics ready to answer.
Yes, I would actually agree with a lot of that. Really.
They were delighted to have access to a whole team of people ready to answer any question on any controversy and come up to the studios at a moment's notice.
Over the last 5 years, social media has just exploded, and so it's much quicker and easier to disseminate information, be that positive or negative. So if you get a negative story about Catholicism on Twitter or on Facebook, then instantly that's a global audience and that's spreading really, really quickly. So there's a need to counteract that or defend the faith or engage in apologetics in a more sort of interactive way, I think, than previously.
And it's very important that Catholics, male and female, talk about this.
And now there are projects like Catholic Voices, which have started in Spain, in Mexico, in Ireland, in Poland, so far. And it's about to start in the United States.
For me, it's about actually, why am I here? Why am I doing this? You know, it's God's work. And what I try and do is say, okay, I'm going to leave my ego at the door. This isn't about me. This is about God, it's about Christ, it's about the Church. And it's quite difficult to do at times because we're all wondering, I wonder how did I come across? Did they all think I was an idiot? But no, this isn't me. This is hopefully the Spirit of God, the Holy Spirit.
But this is Cologny, STA.
I think it's very important to meet people where they're at. We have